and there was something extra special about this weekend that I've never felt in my career. And I know it's just the start of amazing things to come. And I'll wrap it up with one little story, because as I was leaving the airport in Salt Lake City to get a ride home, I jumped in an Uber. And I always just like to start a conversation with the Uber driver to learn a little bit more about what they do and why they're driving Uber. And he asked me what I did. And without even thinking, I just shared with him, I work for a company that we help people become the best versions of themselves. And we do that through products, programs, and technology tools that work synergistically together that leaves no one behind. And he just kind of sat there for a second and kind of absorbed it and was like, good for you. That is awesome. I've asked a lot of people what they do and what they participate in. I have never heard anything like that. And so for me, it just was very telling that everything came together that weekend, last weekend. And we're excited to share it with you today. I know we have a ton of information to cover. So Scotty, I'm going to turn it back over to you and just say, I am so grateful to be a part of the Awaken Nation family.
Awesome, Justin. Thank you so much. I'm going to reshare my slides, guys. Again, we're trying to keep this on track. Give me a second. You just saw my crazy background. And I get to bring on my business partner, someone that I love to work with. I got to see her for the first time in action. And what I love first and foremost is we're two short powerhouses. That's got to be true. So I love that. I want to bring on our founder and chief sales officer, Danielle Mioli. Danielle, are you there?
I am here. Hi, guys. Scott and I are both here back in Connecticut. Lots of short but mighty people in Awakened, and I'm super proud of that.
And I've learned it's not pocket size, it's fun size.
Let's hop right in. So I did a segment at the Awakened kickoff to explain to you really what does Awakened Wealth mean. The health and the self part is pretty self-explanatory, but the wealth part, people sometimes say to me, well, what are we talking about? Money? Abundance is what we're speaking of. So when you see Awakened Wealth, we want abundance in all areas of your life. And the three things which mankind desires that are necessary for our highest expression and complete development are health, wealth, and love. And I love that because that is so true. It's what we're all living and striving for now. But Awakened Health and Self, those two pillars, if you really embrace what Awakened has brought to the world, which is like nothing else I've seen in the direct selling industry, then the byproduct of using the products, becoming healthier, and then improving yourself and evolving as a human being into the person God designed you to be, you will experience wealth, AKA abundance, in multiple areas of your life. And that's really it in a nutshell. You should take a picture of that. You should write that down, and you should say to yourself every day as you build your business with us that if I work on my health, I'm a product of the product, I work on myself, I will call in, I will bring in abundance in all areas of my life. Somebody wants you to go back to that quote for 1 second. Can we kick back and just give them a second to take a picture of that quote? Perfect. And let's kick it over to Rodney.
Oh, thank you, Danielle. What a great time it was to be with everybody in Charleston. It's good to see your faces again this morning on the Zoom calls. This is where we began, so I guess it's appropriate we're all here together again. What an incredible story from Justin on just how people react to what Awakened is offering. It's an amazing opportunity that we have together. And what we've been able to do together is really historic. And I'm so excited to see what comes after Charleston, which is, in my eyes, where it all began. Everything before that was just getting ready. And Charleston really did kick things off. I'm so grateful to be with you guys here today. The Awakened Health Pillar is really where it all starts. And that is, our Awakened Health Pillar encompasses a revolutionary product pipeline that was created really to help tap into your body's brilliant design. Our bodies were really built to thrive, and the products are here to serve our body and awaken its natural capabilities. And so we all know it's hard to have a lot of happiness if we're struggling with our bodies. And so we want to make sure that our health is, you saw in that Charles Haanel quote, that's one of the foundational pieces for us to really reach our highest expression and our complete development. And I think that that's the mission right here with Awaken. So we're not in this alone. Our Awaken Health pillar has gotten so much feedback. We have, if you're an elite founding member, you're a member of our product advisory board, and you have been helping us to put together what products come out when. We recently sent out a product survey. Over 800 of you.
Have Scotty go to the next
Oh,
slide.
Scotty, yeah, go to the next slide for me, Scotty. But over 800 of you have answered the product survey and gave us a lot of good feedback on exactly what products you're looking for that would help support your health. And you can see in the top 5, it was gut health, focus and memory, brain health, longevity and anti-aging, and sleep products. No, no surprises here. This is what everybody's struggling with in America today. So when we came to putting our products together, it was important for us to address brain health. And you saw that with our brand new product, unlike any other product in the market today, Uplift. It is a nootropic, and it is a really unique formula. I know in the space of nootropics, everybody's got one right now. If you look at the ingredient stacks, they're all the same. It's the same 7 or 8 ingredients out there, and they just kind of mix and match them. We didn't want to do that. And so we went to a world-renowned formulator who had a huge breakthrough in isolating a molecule that is brand new to the market space called paraxanthine. And we have Dr. Rimka on to talk about it in just a few minutes. It is available for anybody that was at Charleston. You got a sample to try it. We are still in production of it right now, and it will ship by the end of the month. But it is $85 with 60 PV. If you got to try the samples, I have gotten all kinds of feedback from people of how immediate the effects are. And I can tell you, this gal sitting right next to me, she's kind of our guinea pig. If it works on her, it works on everybody. And it is an immediate effect product. And I think you're going to like that one.
I know all the people who took it before the party and came up to us at the party were like, might have taken it a little too late. I've got so much energy. So
they were ready to party.
they were ready to party.
We also introduced at the at Charleston Kickoff, Awaken Unwind. And this is to help you get all that you can out of your sleep. It's really important, your sleep cycles. It's important for your body to be able to unwind and to be able to restore and build and repair. This is an important part of being healthy. And so we knew that having good cognitive function, better memory and recall, and better energy during the day, and then better sleep at night where you're really getting the most out of it would be one of the foundational building blocks to better health overall. And so this one's $65 by itself. It's 40 PV, and it is a really unique delivery called nanotechnology. And I will let Dr. Rimka touch on that as well. What you really want to know is nanotechnology makes it so that you get the benefit of it right away. Better absorption, quicker absorption. No need, if you take this product, you certainly know you've taken it, as you'll hear from some people here later on. We have put these together in a combination because we had a hunch that most of you would want to try both. And so you can see there's a significant savings there on the wholesale price. Together, they're $135 with 100 PV, and it's a savings of $15. Now, these will ship when you make these orders on or before the end of the month. As I said, we have the Unwind in the warehouse, but we are waiting on the Uplift as it's still in the manufacturing process, but it is going well. We just got Scott just checked on it last week. Things are moving along, and we are so excited for you guys to be able to try both of these products together. So let me bring on the one and only incredible Dr. Rimka, who does such a fantastic job of explaining why these ingredients are so beneficial to your body and why they're so unique in the market space. So Dr. Rimka, the time's yours.
Awesome. Thank you, Rodney. So happy and excited to be here to talk about The two products that, I've had to not say a word very much about for a long time, and it's been very hard, but also super fun to tease everybody about what was coming. And hands down, this one was my favorite. It kind of still is, but I got to tell you, the PM formula has kind of blown my mind with the feedback. So these two are both rock stars as far as I'm concerned now. And we put them together. Although I'm going to talk about this one, I want you to really understand they've been put together thinking of you and your entire human system, focused around the complexity of who you are, starting with your brain and your central nervous system, going from brain waves, neurotransmitters, hormones, and sleep and wake cycles. All of that thinking and technology were put into these two supplements. They are not just acting on one thing. They are really creating the symphony that you are to actually make the beautiful music that you were designed to make. All right. So if you only use one, that's great. If you use both, it'll be a whole lot better, right? You might be a little bit of a band on the corner, or you could be, at the Met. Uplift, I don't go back. Well, which one, what slide was that? Yeah, here we go. Let's talk about the most important things. The big ingredients. 5 active ingredients. There are no fillers. There's nothing else in here, right? It's just these things. 4 of those are trademark ingredients. Everything is put in a clinical therapeutic dose known to actually have a potent impact. They were stacked in such a way to make the paraxanthine better. So paraxanthine in and of itself is a metabolite of caffeine. Caffeine breaks down into 3 things, most of it, 84% being paraxanthine. It is not caffeine, however, so you get 0 of the negative side effects. If you've ever had a problem with caffeine, you are not going to have that with this. It brings outrageous, clean, sustained energy and focus. But overall, the product is doing so much more. It is a true brain health product that's actually helping you perform better in the day, that has 0 negative consequence. It is nothing like an energy drink or pill or potion or powder on the market. Nothing. You are getting better every day you take this. All right. We'll go, if you didn't, I'm not going to go through each ingredient. Watch the replay of the convention where I break it down very specifically. Let's go to the next one. Just bang them all out. Can you do that? All right. So this is really important, that no toxic sweetener or fillers. Lots of nootropics on the market are actually filled with cheap poisons like sucralose or ACE-K to make them tasty so you consume more. There is 0 point in taking something for brain health that's actually damaging your brain or your gut. All right. It is centered around paraxanthine, which is very, very new in the market. And it is very, very successful. It outperforms caffeine in every category, such as focus, concentration, exercise performance, fat metabolism, reaction control, motor control, any reaction time. It is extraordinary. Lots of studies on it. It has a massive impact on several neurotransmitter systems. We're covering every aspect of your brain with this product, the way we stacked everything. The hero ingredients work together. They do not cancel each other out like you'll find in a lot of other nootropic products. They're just putting them there to impress you on a label. This is not how this is done. It is exclusive, Awakened Nation. We did get it from Sean Wells, who is the one who discovered and kind of isolated and trademarked paraxanthine. It is highly experiential, as Rodney said. You take this, you are going to know you took it. Your customers are not going to have to wait. You are not going to be like, is it going to work? I hope they lose weight and wait in 2-3 months. And nope, they're going to be like, whoa, what, who, what? That's what you're going to have. Okay. Again, 0 caffeine. That is important to understand. You are legally able to say that, even though this comes from caffeine. We can go to the next one. All right. This is where I did go over this, really quickly, but it kind of explained. So for the brain geeks and the health geeks that really want to understand, look at everything this is doing. Although you are going to think of this as an energy and focus type of, thing, it's an energy product. You're tired, you take this in the morning. You're tired, take this in like 12 in the afternoon. And you'll be able to bang through everything all afternoon and you'll feel amazing. It's boosting your mood, but look at how it's doing it. It's increasing dopamine, which is focus and it's a neurotransmitter, focus and concentration, attention, motivation, reward, right? It's super protective. Serotonin is literal happiness. People who are depressed don't have enough serotonin. We're helping you make more. Acetylcholine, focus, memory, learning. That's critical. People with dementia and Alzheimer's don't have enough acetylcholine, you guys. BDNF means you're regrowing and regenerating your brain. This is the ultimate in longevity and anti-aging. Nitric oxide is bringing blood flow to your brain, and it brings blood flow everywhere else, you guys. You need a lot of blood flow in your brain. 20% of it has to be there. If you don't have it, you can't think and function. That's why you're tired. Your brain's starving. We make it go there so everything can work. Glutathione and catalase are two super potent antioxidants to help clean and detoxify your brain. So you get smarter, you get more focus, you get more concentration. You also get more detoxification, cleaning, increasing neuroplasticity, helping your brain grow and stretch and become better. It's potent, and you're just going to feel good and get more stuff done. All right, we can go to the next one. I go over this in the convention, you guys. So you want to watch, make sure you watch the replays. So, but really all you need to know, do you need to know what dopamine is or serotonin and acetylcholine? No, you're going to throw them off to our videos where we're going to explain that for you. You do not need to become a product expert. You got us. This is what you need to know. This is what you need and your customers need, because they're dying for clean, sustained energy with no crash, the ability to go into focused flow state, get more done. When you're in flow, you can get done in 4 hours, what it takes you 12 hours to do. That's what you need. It does elevate your mood. I've had people calling and texting me saying, girl, I felt lit for 10, 14. The next day I woke up amazing. What is in that? Like, I need more. Everyone thinks I'm a drug dealer. I don't have any more, people. Stop calling me. I'm waiting too. All right. It is all of this to give you peak performance in your life, whether that's for work, with your family, with your church, whatever's important to you, you can go get it. You can go get it done with zero caffeine. So there's no crash, no jitters, no stress in your body, and no sleep issues whatsoever. Let's go to that. So that's the morning, you guys. All right. In the daytime, do not take it with coffee. However, I'm going to say that there's no point in that. You're kind of negating the effect a little bit. You can do it in place of coffee or do it like at 12 or 1 in the afternoon. It is adults only. Our PM formula is adults only right now. Although all these ingredients are considered generally regarded as safe, GRAS, right now we are approved for adults only. Okay. I love this formula because it is a proven formula that we know works. Tart cherry juice, melatonin, GABA, 5-HTP, L-theanine in and of themselves, we've been using for a really long time. They're extraordinary. They're working to heal your brain and help you make more neurotransmitters and increase brain wave production to help you calm down, relax, unwind into deep restorative sleep. But adding these 2 herbs at the end, ashwagandha and schisandra, helps your adrenals and cortisol and kind of nurtures the stress response in your body and turns this into, in and of itself, also an incredible sleep brain tonic. So you're detoxifying as well when you get into deep sleep. The thing that makes it outrageously special is the nanotechnology. Super, super, super tiny, tiny, tiny particles that are absorbing the instant they get into your mouth. And as you swallow, you don't need the stomach, you don't need the liver, you don't need the digestive tract whatsoever. So you are not disrupting or destroying your circadian biology. Your body clock has no disruption because none of the organ systems were required to use it the way it is with pills. It is very fast. You get in the bed, you get horizontal, you pump this in your mouth, you close your eyes and it's done. All right. What I like about it too is that 8 pumps is a full dose, but you can play with that dosing based upon your need. So some of you will move that dose around based upon how you feel. Gorgeous.
I got no antibiotic.
Pardon? Well, oh. Okay. I think is there another slide, or I think I might be done?
No, that was
Okay.
it.
Basically, I think I said it all. It is exclusive. There's no toxic sweeteners or fillers. We even kept taking more out. We were like, we don't need that. We don't need this. Like, let's get the least amount of stuff in there and make it as palatable for everybody as we can. And we worked really hard on that formula. And Dr. Michelle did a great job with us.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rimka. Incredible as always. I hope that you were entertained and taught. These are 2 amazing, unique products. And like I said, they really are the foundation for good health. If you're getting better brain function, more energy during the day, and more restorative sleep at night, you are really setting yourselves up for a long-term health. Now, I wanted to bring on our next speaker, who is not just a wonderful person and a real sweetheart, but she's a great leader, hitting double black diamond executive in just the first few months of the business. So this gal, she knows how to build, and she tried the Uplift product, and I wanted her to kind of give her experience of using Uplift. Megan, are you with us?
I am. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. Hi, Awaken family. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you, Rodney and Ashley, so much. What an epic convention. That was amazing. So Uplift is next level, you guys. So back in 2018, I had a nootropic with the company, and it was my first six-figure a year in the business with this one nootropic, and it was amazing. People craved it. Our reorder rate was insane. And then they took it away from us. And I've literally been on the hunt for a nootropic that matched that one ever since. I've literally tried so many on the market. I swear I've tried every nootropic out there, and I've never found one that made me feel like this. And now Uplift beats that one, blows that one out of the water. So when I first took the sample, I took it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I probably shouldn't have done that. I was like, I think I underestimated the power of it. And we're like, it'll be fine. I'll take it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It was like instantly my brain turned on. I was like, oh, is this legal? Like, I felt so good. And what's crazy is I usually go to bed by like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. I'm done. I was working at midnight from bed, sending prospecting messages. And Heather, my roommate, looked over and she's like, are you working? I'm like, I feel so motivated and productive right now. She's like, it's midnight. I'm like, yeah, we probably shouldn't have taken that at 4 o'clock. And then I had someone else give me one of their samples because they didn't want it. Sad for them. But I waited because I knew that on Sunday after convention, it's, emotionally exhausting. I spoke on stage and you're exhausted after all the travel, all the fun, everything. And so on Sunday, I was traveling home and I wasn't going right home. I was leaving the airport, going to work an 8-hour food truck event for my family's business. And after all the weekend of fun, the exhaustion of travel, I waited until I got to the airport and I took it. I slayed that food truck. I had no exhaustion. I was like on point. Had all the energy in the world. So this is going to literally, like, if Z wasn't viral enough and didn't explode our businesses enough, this is so next level. Like, buckle up, Awaken Nation, because this is going to skyrocket your business.
Thank you so much, Megan. That was fantastic. And your experience isn't unique. I will say, Dawn mentioned in the chat that you're pure energy. You probably don't need Uplift, but I'm glad you did get a great benefit from it. Hey, we also have with us, I wanted you to hear from our Awaken Master and Triple Black Diamond, Jay Forston, who was a part of our product advisory committee early on and absolutely fell in love with the Unwind product. Jay, are you here with us?
I am. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Well, great. Look, when I first heard about the product, guys, I always had a little bit of issue getting to sleep. Once I'm asleep, that's never an issue. But for me, it was just getting over that hump to get to sleep. And so once I started kind of beta testing the product, it was like a droplet. So I had the whole droplet like all the way in my mouth, trying to make sure I absorbed each and every piece or each and every drop of that particular product at that time, because all I knew was a beta test and it was in a brown bottle, like an ear dropper. But long story short of it was, right away, I noticed the difference the very next morning. Like, I got a whole night's sleep. I don't even remember after I took it what time it was. Like, that's how fast this nanotechnology gets into your system and gets absorbed very quickly. But I got a really deep sleep, very peaceful when I wake up in the morning. And I take 8 pumps, If I've got to get up in the middle of the night and maybe use the restroom, if I can't get right back to sleep, I'll take 4 more pumps. That's just how I roll.
He's a big guy. He needs a couple extra pumps.
But at the end of the day, Jessica takes 4, She couldn't do the 8. So takes four, is it
4 pumps.
Yeah. So the next morning she feels very refreshed too as well. So we were enjoying it from the beta test all the way to the retail part where we are now. So we're waiting anxiously for it to arrive on our doorstep, Rodney and Ashley. Hint, hint, hint. We're waiting for it right now. We definitely, I mean, this is something that we really needed. Jessica's always had a little bit of an issue sleeping, and she really loved the AM product, but the PM product, she's really enjoying it. And me, I can't live without it. Actually, I took yours, huh?
Yeah, he's still in mine because I'm only using 4 pumps, so I still have extra. So now he's still in mine. He's mine, and we're fighting over it. No, it's mine, it's yours, but we love it.
I'm like,
It's awesome.
they told me about Awaken first.
I
This is
know.
mine. Well, we love it though. I mean, it's just a great product, and we're enjoying it thoroughly, guys.
Oh, thank you so much, Jay. Your experience is like mine. And I don't know, I was going to ask you, do you have the most vivid dreams that you can recall in the morning?
The carpet jumps out at me. Yeah, that's
It's a good sign that you're getting great sleep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's correct.
Yes, I see some of you who have tried it are also saying the same thing. It's an amazing product. The nanotechnology is no joke. Like Jay said, you take this product and you are out and you are on for a good night's of good restorative rest. So thank you so much, Jay and Jessica, for being on. I wanted to introduce you people to the starter packs that will include these. And I wanted to say upfront so that there's no confusion. The Uplift product is currently being manufactured. We expect it to be done on or before the end of the month and shipped onto your doorstep. So any of these starter packs, they are including Uplift, and so they will be on or before the end of May. So you'll see that on each one of these slides, but let me go through these really quick. We have a starter pack for $260. You can see that is a $10 savings when you buy Zenith, Uplift, and Unwind all together. This is the one to try all 3. It has 150 CV and QV with a $25 fast start bonus. These are available as starter packs when someone is enrolling, okay? Next starter pack. This is if you want to try just Uplift and Unwind, and maybe you want 2 of them. Maybe it's a husband, wife. This is also a $260 value. It has 150 in CV and QV with a $25 fast start bonus. That's a $10 savings. Go to the next one. This is if you really want some Uplift and Unwind. I like this is like, I need one for me and my wife, and I want to introduce a couple. So I want to have some inventory on hand. That's a $499 pack. It's 300 CV with 400 QV and a $50 fast start bonus. This is a great pack for somebody that wants to start their business and get somebody enrolled. Same price point, but maybe they want to mix in some Zenith. Now you've got 2 bottles of Zenith, 2 bottles of Uplift, and 2 bottles of Unwind. It's a $499, the same price point, 300 CV, 400 QV with a $50 fast start bonus. Same kind of idea here. This is maybe a husband and a wife want to try all 3 products. Here's the next starter pack, and this is the largest of the starter packs. It's an $899 value. This is a great one, especially if you have a couple who wants to try all the products and they want to get somebody introduced to it and they want to have some inventory. We know that makes the sale a lot quicker if they can walk away with the product. I recommend this one to people all the time. It's an $899, it's a brand new pack, 600 CV, 800 QV, $100 fast start bonus. All right. Now, if you came to Charleston and you saw some of the convention pack specials, you may be at home now thinking, dang it, I probably should have gotten one. And you should have. But Awakened is a forgiving company, and we will help you make up for these errors in judgment when you're on site.
You guys forgave us for our errors, so we'll forgive you.
We're going to make the convention packs, the kickoff packs, I should call them, available for just a minute. You've got the $249 pack. This is a $20 savings, so you can see it's better than the starter pack. This is trying one of each. It's got 200 PV to it, $20 savings, as I said. There was another pack, $5.99, and this came with 5 bottles of Uplift and Unwind. This is if you really want to get your team going and you want to get some inventory and make a little bit of money on moving some product as you do it. This is a great value, $76 off, 500 PV. It's a great pack. And if you came to Charleston and you were in the Founders Lounge or in the store and you were able to experience the Awaken Mind powered by BrainTap, this is an amazing piece of technology that supports all of our products. We know that there's a mind-body connection, and Awaken has just tapped into the biggest breakthrough in the mind-body connection of our entire lifetimes. Technology that will actually create an environment within your body so that the products are enhanced. It's amazing. If you were able to try it, you experienced it. If you haven't yet, you need to. This pack is an $8.99. It comes with the Awaken Mind headset powered by BrainTap. It has 300 PV. You might ask yourself, why is it so much with so low PV? There's no money in hardware. We're just getting these headsets out so that you people can support your business, experience these. Your friends are going to want to come over and do sessions. When you experience this, it will cause a viral sensation within your business. I've seen some of you posting it online, hundreds of comments to post and people saying, tell me more about this technology to reset the biological markers of my body. I'm interested. This pack is $8.99. It comes with this headset, which also includes a year of the subscription. The subscription has custom-made brain sessions to coincide with each one of the products. So there's one for Zenith, there's another brain session for Uplift, and another brain session for Unwind. In June, you will see in the app, the Awaken Connect app, which you'll learn about in just a few minutes, you'll see thousands of other brain sessions that will be offered to support you with your Awaken Mind headset. So this is a great pack if you want to try all of it with the technology. It is a savings of $101. It's the best way to go. And I can tell you that this price won't last. Next slide. You can get any of these kickoff packs in your back office for a limited amount of time. How long are they going to be on there?
Till May 12th.
Till May 12th. So basically you've got 6 days. You log into your back office. If you scroll down on the left-hand nav bar, you'll see Kickoff Store, and each one of those kickoff packs will be in there until May 12th. All right, that's it for the Awaken Health Pillar. And if you thought that you needed more, we have more for you, okay? So I wanted to introduce you to my lovely wife, Ashley, who did an incredible job in Charleston of tying together all of the strategic pillars that Awaken offers with Awaken Health, which you just learned about, and Awaken Self, which creates this amazing opportunity. Ashley?
Thank you. How awesome. Such amazing products. And we officially, like Rodney said, we launched our Awaken Self pillar at kickoff. And I'm so excited for you guys to really get to know this pillar. It is centered on, if you were at the kickoff, you know what it's centered on, but it's centered on one really impactful truth, that you create your reality. So through your thoughts, your words, your actions, you are a creator that is so powerful, more powerful than you can even imagine. So the Awaken Self pillar is here to support you as you begin to wake up, you shatter your old belief systems, and remember that innate greatness that is inside of you. So Scotty, let's go through the programs currently within our Awaken Self pillar. These programs include our weekly mindset with Dr. Ona Brown that happens every Tuesday.
She was amazing.
She was amazing in
Holy
Charleston.
cow. If
you guys have not yet registered for $59 to just watch the recordings of some of these, Ona was amazing. Dan Jansen was amazing. I mean, our
Dr. Rimkin, Dr.
Peterson. Everybody, we had so much feedback about how every single person that got on that stage was just quality and amazing information. So make sure you go back and watch those recordings. We have our Awakened Body program that has those daily body care classes for absolutely free to you guys. A lot of you guys have been tuning into those and taking advantage of those. We have our nourishment guide that was created that has, I will continue to say, it is like full of gold, so much good information. We have the nourishment mindset calls that every week it's like truth bombs. Everybody leaves those calls going, oh my gosh. If you guys haven't listened to the most recent call with Dr. Rimka and Dr. Peterson, there's not much I can say that will do it justice. Please just go back and listen to it. It was pretty amazing. And then we have the 8-week challenge that's wrapping up here, but that's all held within our Awakened Body program within our Awakened Self pillar. We also have the new programs that you'll hear a little bit more about today that a lot of you heard about at kickoff. We have our amazing new technology and then all of the programs to come. So I hope you guys really comprehend all of the things that are really waking up yourself. All of these programs are within our Awakened Self pillar. And then we also within our Awakened Self pillar have an amazing community. You have a community of people who love you. We want you guys to really comprehend that. You have a family here who loves you, who's here to support you and to cheer you on and give you that reassurance and guidance as you open your eyes and you wake up to your greatness.
I always think that the community element is the piece that really provides that strength. A lot of us want to make changes, but sometimes it's hard when you're just by yourself or you don't feel like someone's in it with you. I've always found having you as my friend in it and my partner in it makes it a lot easier.
100%. And you guys have kind of seen just the beginning of this community forming in the Z community as people are cheering them on when they're doing amazing, cheering them on when they're struggling. It's been so beautiful. So I can't wait for you guys to watch this community and to grow this community with us. We have also, as you can see on this slide, put together a pretty incredible Awakened Self Advisory Board. You've gotten to know and love these human beings, and they have played such an integral role in helping lay the groundwork for this pillar. And this pillar is so important to all of us. I know to RJ, to Danielle, to Scott, because we have no doubt that it will wake up humanity. So please know that you have a really incredible team behind the scenes with Dr. Rimka, Dr. Peterson, Ona, Brown, Colin, and Janie, and they love you guys. Their hearts are in this. So with this, our 3-pillar approach with Awakened Self, we kind of call Awakened Self like the heartbeat of the company.
It really is. It's
Yeah.
what kind of bonds us all together.
Yeah, so we really believe that Awakened Self is going to be with the Awakened Health and the Awakened Wealth will be what sets us apart in this industry. And we believe the most impactful strategy, when we got together and said, okay, how do we wake up the masses? We believe the most impactful strategy is waking up your health, your wealth, and yourself. So we pair revolutionary products with life-changing programs, and we let you guys create abundance by sharing the health and the self with the world. So we did it with Zenith, our clinically proven fat loss game changer. We paired it with Awakened Body, and we watched a beautiful supportive community form and a lot of abundance. I mean, $10 million in commissions. That's a whole lot of abundance happening. So you guys can kind of see how these pillars, I hope you can kind of see it, how these pillars are all working together to create a really solid foundation for this company. So every product, Scotty, if we want to head to the next slide, every product we launch at Awaken, under our Awakened Health pillar, will have a synergistic program. So we just launched Uplift and Unwind, which means, yes, we have a synergistic program, and it's really transformative, actually, that is headed your way. And you'll hear about it more in a minute, but of course, we're always wondering, like we're always saying, how do we take things to the next level? How do we blow people's minds just a little bit more? How do we wake up the world just a little bit more? And so I have a couple questions for you guys. And everyone that was at kickoff got to experience this technology. But what if, Scotty, if we can have the next slide, what if we could find a way for people to easily tap into the immense power of their mind? What if we had a piece of technology that could help you reach elevated brain states that upgrade your brain? And then what if we could pair this technology with our breakthrough products and life-changing programs to truly help you awaken your innate power? And I know most of you guys are like, not what if. We can, because you're right. With Awakened Mind powered by BrainTap, we can do all of those things. The minute we learned about this piece of technology, we just knew that we needed it. and that it would be perfect fit for our Awakened Self pillar. There's nothing else that I've heard of that is capable of helping you guys reach elevated brain states that upgrade your brain for, I mean, the list is enormous. Enhanced energy, decreased stress, improved metabolic health, deeper sleep. What else am I missing? Increased heart rate variability, improved neurological markers. It's all in 15 to 20 minutes, you guys. It's pretty insane. So I wanted to go over because I can tell you firsthand how powerful this piece of technology
I know
is.
we got a chance to use it early on.
Yes. And a lot of you guys at Kickoff had the opportunity to do a before and after neural check just so that you could see how powerful it is. So these scans that you're seeing are actually my before and after neural checks. On March 7th, I did my very first neural check scan. And you guys can see that this right here, this first scan is called coherence. Your heart and your brain actually communicate with each other, and it's kind of the gold standard of health. And you can see that in one session, my coherence went from 72 to 99. So almost 100%. I almost tapped it out. So that was just in one session. And you can see that my biological age went from 29 to 25.
Almost 100% head to heart connected.
Head to heart connected, yes. And Scotty, if you press the next, yeah, perfect. So this is what I really want to tune into though, you guys. So I brain tapped every day for, you can see from March 7th to April 25th, every day, because I'm like, you know what? I want to be a product of the product, just like Danielle says all the time. And when you fly, it is very well known, your neurological markers go down. It's really stressful on your body. The radiation's really hard on your body. And so Dr. Patrick Porter, for those of you who were able to look, see his speech and his presentation, will show you what flying actually does to your body. So they were like, you know what, as soon as you get off the plane, we want you to come do a neural check so that we can see where you're at. And
Like we got there at 10 o'clock at night, and by
Actually,
11
yeah,
o'clock,
you can see
you
11,
can see 11:15 there. We got to get you right away.
Yeah. So I got off the plane, got my scan done, didn't do a brain tap session, and they were blown away. Let me explain to you. My before scans were just as good as my after scans, which means that by brain tapping every day, I was able to get on an airplane, have that stress on my body. I was stressed. I was tired. We were headed into an event. There had been a lot of work that had happened before. And because I brain tapped every day, I was able to keep my markers up. My coherence was at a 96. My biological age was at a 25, which is just as good as my afters from March 7th. And if we go to the next slide, Scotty, you can see that this is how those top scans are how your brain utilizes energy. So you can see in one session, I went to a 97. And then when I got off the plane, I was at a 98. So not only was I better than my after, I hadn't even brain tapped yet before doing these scans. I was straight off a plane. I was also able to keep my brain waves in the creativity, in those beta waves. Delta, Dr. Porter does a great job. Delta is like, if you are too much in that delta, it's like you're living life with a parachute behind your back while you're trying to run. So you really want those brain waves to be in those beta and those creative brain waves. So let's go to the next one, Scotty. And this is how fast my neurons were firing. You can see that I was just as good as my afters, and then my metabolic health, which is, I mean, I was in a fat burning right off the plane. I was in a fat burning. So you guys can see that not only is one session capable of making mass improvements, as you can see in those first two scans, but then brain tapping regularly is actually going to start to set the tone that your after scans will become your before scans, and better and better and better. So for those of you who have,
Can I just hit on one thing?
Yeah.
The fact that you can move your body from fat storage to fat burning using light and sound frequencies is an amazing breakthrough.
I agree with that. Okay, Scotty, let's head to the next one. I spent a lot of time, I know, on those scans. So with the Awakened Mind headset launching, we also have the Awakened Connect app that is in, please understand, it's in a really beta phase. We wanted to get this out, but you can download it in your app store. It's Awakened Connect. And there are brain sessions in there, Awakened Mind session for every single product. As RJ mentioned, when the Awakened Mind Elevate subscription launches in June, there will be thousands of more Awakened Mind sessions in there after it. So in June. So for those of you who are asking, when does our subscription start? Starts in June, and you'll start to see thousands of sessions go in there in addition to the sessions that are paired with each one of our products.
The product sessions are there now.
Okay, next slide, Scotty. Okay, so we had so many amazing leaders have incredible testimonials, but Michelle really stole my heart when she's like, I've done, and she had done like a ton of sessions. Michelle, are you on? You had done like so many sessions in just a couple days. So I really wanted you to talk about your experience with this new Awakened Mind powered by BrainTap technology.
Thank you so much. Am I coming through okay?
Yes, you're perfect.
Okay, good. Yeah, I've had a profound experience with BrainTap now. So the check was really cool. I definitely had results in that check, but I didn't feel any different after that first session. It wasn't until the next day that my profound experience began, and that was on the Saturday. I took my Uplift sample. I went to the store. I did an Uplift BrainTap, and then immediately after I did the affirmations one. And after, like within 25 minutes, I had so much clean and happy energy. It was almost like, it was almost overwhelming. I was energetically calm, but really happy, and like just really happy. I felt so amazing. I'm sure part of that's from the Uplift, but I'm definitely sure it had something to do with that BrainTap as well. But here's where the profoundness begins. Okay, get this. So Saturday night is, we partying and all this stuff, right? I've got to be up at 3:30 in the morning to catch my flight to get back to the Caribbean, and I've, it's 11:30 at night. That's when I'm going to bed. I didn't take the unwind because I was kind of afraid to take it. I might sleep too deeply and miss my alarm clock. And normally I'd be laying in bed thinking, oh, like all those things. What if I need to catch this plane? What if? But you know what went through my head instead of all of that? It was the affirmations that I did on the BrainTap earlier, and I fell right to sleep. And that was huge for me. Everything, like my thought process, everything was changing. So then the next day, total gong show. As people know, there was a lot of weather happening around the Eastern United States. So getting home, a 10-hour trip actually took me 18 hours to get home. I sat on 2 grounded flights for 6+ hours. And what did I do? I sat there and just tap, 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 tap. I think I did 14 sessions Saturday alone, or Sunday rather. And I was not even in the slightest bit stressed. Everybody around me was freaking out. I was calm, cool as a cucumber, and got myself home. Then the last thing I'd have to share with you too is I haven't even really done a weight loss session yet, but this week my shorts are like falling off of me. Like I don't have a scale here because I'm in the Caribbean. So the big reveal will be when I get home at the end of May. But I'm telling you, like inches are falling off of this body. And it's not just me. I am getting phone calls from team members saying, what, Michelle? Like I am down 3 pounds. I am down this pound. The only thing that they changed was relieving stress with the BrainTap. That's the only thing. So it is, I'm excited. I see this product as something that is truly going to heal people. It is going to increase the productivity of the entire field, which is going to drive the volume, which is going to drive residual income, which is going to drive this company to $1 billion. I am beyond grateful for everything you guys have done. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michelle. Michelle has caught the vision, and like so many of you guys have as well. So thanks for sharing that, Michelle. And what she said is true. So if you were at Kickoff, you heard Dr. Porter speak about how every time you have a stressful incident, your body releases the amount of glucose, the same amount of glucose as in a candy bar. So if you are going your entire day having stress incident after stress incident after stress incident, you just keep releasing that, which means your body isn't going to release fat. So by actually utilizing the BrainTap to helping you reduce that stress and to regulate that stress. So that's what she's seeing. And Angie, who's up next to tell you her testimonial, has also seen how impactful it is. So Angie, are you with us?
Ashley, I am here. Can you hear me
Yay.
okay?
Yes, we can see you and hear you.
Okay. Awesome. So I have had an incredible experience with BrainTap. I've been on Zenith since the test bottle last September. And with that round of Zenith, I dropped 13 pounds in 3 weeks. But the key difference is that I was in a space and I was ready to receive it. I believed in what was coming. I believed in Zenith, and it worked for me. Fast forward to the last couple of months, I got the new Zenith and it's not been working for me. But in that time space between the test bottle and this bottle, a lot has happened to me personally. I believe, we all come into this world with this perfectly beautiful, pure brain, right? And then we're given life. And if you're like most people I know, including myself, our brains have been programmed. I'm almost 50, for 50 years of negativity, 50 years of not believing in me and whatever. And this BrainTap is truly a way to expedite and have exponential reprogramming of the mind. And so what has happened to me since that first BrainTap, I immediately had great pre and post results. But pre-convention to today, I'm down 6 pounds. I have never in my life, I'm full of goosebumps. I have never in my life experienced what I have been experiencing since getting back. Last night, I had Unwind and I did a PM session. And the first time I did a PM session, Dr. Porter said, you may not even hear these sessions eventually. You may fall asleep so fast. And I'm like, yeah, right, not me. I fell asleep last night. I don't recall any of the session. I woke up at 2 a.m. with the headset on my ears. And the only reason I woke up was because my ears were burning. So I'm telling you guys, this BrainTap is absolutely incredible. One of my dear friends that came to convention with me is a unicorn. Dr. Porter has never seen anything like it. She went from a 1% dead brain to a 100% vital brain with one 15-minute session. And I can tell you her change since being back is like nothing I've ever experienced before. She is a new human being. And that's what this company is about. It's about transforming lives and changing people first. So I'm just so grateful. Ashley, you stole my heart at convention. This company stole my heart. I knew it was special, but it came all together. Watch the replay, guys. You will not regret it.
Angie, thank you so, so much. And I'm just going to put an exclamation point on that. So thank you for sharing your heart and your testimonial with us. And we can sit here and tell you how amazing this technology is. If you don't believe us yet, which I hope you do, but hop on our call next Tuesday with Dr. Porter himself, the inventor of the Awakened Mind powered by BrainTap. So how we're going to do this is the same day as our your Epic Transformation call. So Dr. Porter is going to get on for 30 minutes and really talk about the science. And for those of you who heard him at kickoff, he is pretty incredible. So he's going to get on and talk about the science, and then Danielle is going to spend the last little bit really telling your guests, telling your prospects how incredible pairing the 3 pillars with this technology and what we can do and how we can change the world. So make sure you tune into this call. It is at 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific time. And like I said, Dr. Porter will be on for the first 30 minutes to blow everyone's mind. Then Danielle will talk about the epic transformations that can occur here at Awakened.
Hey, Ashley, can I answer a couple quick questions for them about it?
Yes.
In the chat. You guys, there are no age limits on this. Okay, this is safe and effective pretty much for all ages. And there's really no limit to how many times you can entrain your brain in a day. Those are some very specific questions. I don't think you need to do this 10 times a day, guys. However, you would be safe if you did, okay? Typically, a morning and a PM is quite perfect, but a 3 times a day is really extraordinary. But if you only did it 1 time a day, but you want clinical results are truly best if you can get at least 3 times a weekend at a bare minimum. Okay, this is entrainment and it requires repetition to make neuroplastic or permanent changes. Those are kind of some of the big ones I think people needed to hear. You don't need the subscription. There are several of these guided journeys for you that they're talking about product related inside the Awakened Connect app. That's how you get it. Okay, go ahead.
Perfect. Thank you, Dr. Imke. Yeah, and please keep like letting us know if there's any more questions like that. So earlier I teased about getting a little bit more insight into our newest program, Circadian Flow. This starts May 21st, and this program is headed up by some of your favorites, Dr. Imke and Dr. Peterson. And so I have both, obviously Dr. Imke is on, and then Dr. Peterson, are you on as well? They're here to give you more, a little bit of a sneak peek of what to expect in this 28-day course. So take it away, ladies.
Hi, everyone. Dr. Melissa here. It's been so amazing getting to meet so many of you over this past week, and the feedback has been just so spectacular since last week's kickoff event. I think what Dr. Imke and I are so proud about with this course, just like Ashley and Rodney and Danielle and Scott, is that it's there to enhance the products with the programs and then to layer in the technology. And the Circadian Flow is really all about helping to connect the dots that will make the sense to leverage the innate intelligence and design of the body so that we can actually work smarter versus harder. We can get out of our own way. We can increase our metabolic health, our immune health, our hormonal health, our neurological, cognitive health and function. And it sounds like, oh my gosh, this course is going to be the panacea. We're really going to be teaching you chronobiology, the 24-hour light dark cycle, but it's not just rise with the sun and sleep with the dark. It's understanding the power of our environment and our cues and what they're literally doing and talking to our hormones and to the signals. So if we want to just start to layer all of these amazing pillars together.
Because before I leave anyway, I will, and if nobody.
I'm like, okay. I was like, ooh, okay, we're all talking together. It's beautiful. It's so good. But what's important to know is that product is great. And we are hearing incredible testimonials how great these products are. And they are exclusively designed and they work and they're going to work. But you want to get more out of the products. We want to be able to teach people, not just take them to the water, but teach them how to fish, so to speak. And that's what all of these programs are designed to do. But specifically Circadian Flow is to say, we want to teach you how to get the most out of your body and then how you can leverage uplift, unwind, and even zenith within this 24-hour sleep-wake cycle so that you're really getting the most incredible healing and health optimization results. And then we layer in and we teach all about brain health. And we specifically teach about the technology because if you want to, in essence, optimize or start to get into kind of biohacking and really amplify what's going on, that's what we're going to teach. We're going to have fun week by week for 4 weeks in a row. And you guys are just starting to get a glimpse. So one thing I want to point out is part of what was just said that in these headsets are red light therapy. So the 24-hour light dark cycle, you're going to learn the power of light. The reason these headsets are so powerful is because they are leveraging light therapy, and the way they're dispersing it is literally into the auricular points in the ears. It's going right into the brain. So the mitochondria in the brain are getting supercharged with so much energy. It's literally giving energy and vitality back into the body. That's just one way it works. And this is just some of the exciting stuff you guys are going to learn in this course. I hope you'll join us.
Yeah, let me just add a couple things on there that people want to know. It starts May 21st. We're going to drop content on a Sunday. So we've already recorded all of this. Right? We got it all laid out. It's not, we're not making it up as we go and flow on this one. And then the following Wednesday, Dr. Peterson and I will be on the Zoom, right? They'll coordinate all of this. There's going to be a Facebook group and, you know, all kinds of little things and weekly little checklists, the same way we kind of did in the Z community, but different. This is all about learning what Rodney said about bringing input into the system. That person who went from 1% and increased so dramatically, because she was able to absorb the sound and light energy that her system had not been able to do before. So we reset her nervous system. All of those signals are actually in the environment. The BrainTap device is harnessing what is in nature, and we're using technology to deliver it in a potent way. We're going to show you how to synergistically use this. This is a marketing opportunity for the field. You will get your current customers and everybody you want on your team or in your pipeline into this course. We will teach them and educate them and up-level and upgrade them for you. So if they are not on the product when they start, they're going to be on it by the time they're done. Okay? Let us help you.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Please, you guys use this. And marketing, we're going to make sure your links are going to track. You send people in, you use this to drive people just to do the course for free. Then from there, you're going to have new leads, you're going to have new clients, you're going to have new customers, you're going to have new team members. So let us do the heavy lift for you. You just go share the excitement, you know. And what are we teaching? Everything about how to rise with the day and rest with the night to get your greatest energy, focus, flow, peak performance, and truly how to go into great rest and recovery to enhance your metabolic health and well-being. So you can look better, you can feel better, you can live better longer. We're going to teach all those great things. So definitely be with us there. I've got to say this one last thing, and I know you guys need us to go, but this is coming up too. Big question we get asked about BrainTap is, what if I have seizures? The corporate sent out the FAQs this week. You guys, please go back and look for those FAQs. We've mapped all this out for you. But if you or somebody that you know that wants to use this headset has seizures, it is still safe to use as long as the visor portion is up. If they are light sensitive, light-induced headaches or seizures, simply lift the visor up. They can still get maximum benefit from the red light therapy as well as the sound and holographic frequency therapies that are still going to come through the headsets.
Let me just add this, so many questions. There are no, what about autism? Yes, you can, what I said, this is safe and you can use this on all of this. I've been using this on autism for 20 years, you guys. Yes, look at your FAQ, please. It's in your back office, okay? We've laid it all out.
Perfect. Thank you, ladies. Do you guys love them yet? If you don't love them already, these ladies are so amazing and they have such pure intentions. They really, really want to bring all this knowledge to you guys. And like they were saying, it's completely free to members of Awaken Nation. And this very first Circadian Flow course will be free to everybody. We're just here to help wake up the world. So thank you for helping us by sharing it with your friends, your family, anyone that you think could benefit from really learning how to maximize their 24 hours. So I hope you guys can start to see the Awaken Self vision come to life. We have really, really big plans for this pillar. And we have no doubt that this pillar will help wake up millions. So we're going to keep moving along. And next we have the incredible Danielle, who's going to tell you more of the exciting things that were launched under our Awakened Health, or sorry, our Awakened Wealth pillar at Kickoff.
So that was a lot of information, but we're sitting here, Scott and I, so blown away and so grateful that you rode through this with us, this pre-launch. And I feel like we're officially launched now. Now we have a suite of products. Somebody's unmuted. Can you guys all check that you're muted, please? That would be super helpful. Just a suite of products. You can hit the slides, please, that we believe have really put us in a place of setting ourselves apart in the industry. And I'm super proud of what we already have. And we're what, 7-8 months old. So be proud of your brand, be proud of what we're putting together. We have incredible physicians and amazing thought leaders who are helping us take this message out to the world. Awaken Canada, we're launching Canada. We are super excited. We're still an NFR market. We're very excited about announcing to you when that shifts over. But right now, we're really excited to share with you that tickets are available for Friday, June 9th through Saturday, June 10th. You get to meet us. We're going to have incredible information for you there. And we really hope you will grab your tickets. Early bird pricing ends, I believe, hold on, May 8th. I can't see with the chat at the bottom here. I believe it ends. Someone read that for me. Well, the chat's in the way, but I think it ends on
Yep.
the 8th. It looks like a 6th, but it's the 8th. So today being the 6th, we've got 2 more days of early bird. And if you do have Founders Pack tickets, you may use those promo codes to get there and get your teams there. So really excited about Canada. Pura Vida, Costa Rica, we're leaving in 19 days. So excited. Let's quick hit on those winners. Scott and I are blown away that we're going to be able to be literally in Costa Rica for the first time in our lives with you guys. And these are all of our amazing winners. We're so excited to see you all there. We're really going to have a truly blessed time together in Costa Rica. And there is a picture of our winners on stage. And that was literally our first trip giveaway. We have so many more trips. to be giving away to the field that you can earn as you build your business. Road to Ruby. For me, Road to Ruby represents in the industry, when I was on the distributor side, the first real marker where if you do run with your new enrollee, your new member that you personally brought, if you help them run to Ruby, they really do solidify their business. That is a rank that is super special. So let's talk about what Road to Ruby is, because we're just trip happy. We like to give you guys lots of trips. And this one, if you are a first-time Ruby director, you can see your qualification period has already begun. So some of you have already qualified, others are on their way. Don't wait. You have until October, but I always say, don't think about the October date. Think about getting qualified now, because the more of you in your organization, let me give you a tip. It's a really important tip for building your organization. The more rubies you break in your organization, the more stable, the more stability in your downline, the more growth you'll see in your organization over the next few years. And getting those rubies to this trip is going to be super special. If you're an existing Ruby director or above, you need to maintain Ruby for 5 weeks. It doesn't even have to be consecutive. We're making it super easy for those of you that hit Ruby to go back to Ruby and maintain the Ruby for 5 weeks, non-consecutive. And then others, it's right there, just be paid the additional 5 weeks during the qualification period. Super doable, guys, especially with this amazing technology we have with Awakened Mind as well. So what do you get? December 7th to the 10th. It's my birthday week. I'm just saying, we might have some extra fun because it'll be my birthday that week. You'll get airfare, round trip, 3-night accommodations, local transportation, your meals. You get 2 immersive days of skill set and mindset training with us. And we're going to do some fun stuff. If you've never seen me ski, it's quite scary. So I think I might be tubing while you guys are skiing just so I can stay alive. But I'm really excited about Scott and I being on, doing some winter stuff with you guys, having fun. So we're going to have fun, but we're also going to immerse you and we're going to build relationship. So we're really excited about the Road to Ruby trip. All right, Donna's going to tube with me. That's good stuff. Thank you, Donna. All right, the Dream Retreat. So this is a big deal, okay? For those of you who didn't see it all over Facebook, we really took a lot of time as an executive team and owners team to actually come together and find a beautiful spot for you to not only be in paradise, but let's show them where we're going to be going next February. Sai, S-A-I-I, Laguna, go look that up. This resort is absolutely stunning. It's going to be in February of 2024. Let's talk about it because Phuket, Thailand is where we're going. I've heard Thailand is absolutely beautiful. Some of you have already been, and the rest of us, it's been on our bucket list. And Scott and I were just talking about how absolutely blessed we are to be able to be in an industry that allows us to see the world that we may otherwise have never seen. So run hard. Here's your qualification period. You have 6 months to hit this. And there's 3 ways to earn it. If you want to go right there and you want to go big or go home, it's 15 founders packs. If you sell 15 founders packs of any combination, you win the trip. So some of you I know are just going to go out there and go do it. Just sell 15, sign up new enrollments of 15 founders packs, and you are guaranteed on the trip. If you used to be a double blue diamond or higher, all you have to do is go back to that and you guarantee your spot on the trip. So go back and reclaim your rank in that 5-week rolling and you're there. And then the rest who have maybe never hit that rank of double blue diamond, go be one of the top 40 for earning points. So you can earn points for all kinds of stuff. We really worked hard to make sure that you have many ways to gather points, and any of you can get on this trip. I don't want to hear any negativity from you in your brain. Kick that committee out of your head. Any of you can be in Thailand with us. I don't care if you've never done this business. Look at Chrissy Cass, who's brand new. New customer enrollments, new member enrollments help you earn points. New customers, new members on subscription. If you rank advanced, you earn a certain number of points. If you maintain a paid as rank of Ruby or higher, or if you help someone personally enroll to advance. So there's so many ways you can earn points over these next 6 months. Keep your head down, be laser focused, and you will be blown away by what you can accomplish. And grabbing one of those spots is incredible. There are 3 different tiers for the trip. Of course, we want you to go as big as you can to tier 3, but even tier 1 is your round trip airfare, your hotel for 2 people, the welcome reception, the farewell dinner, and some sort of team building activity in Thailand. I don't know what it's going to be, but knowing us, it'll be something super special. Tier 2 gives you airfare for 2, hotel for 2, the welcome reception, the dinner, and a team building activity for 2. Tier 3, this is epic. You get the airfare, the hotel, activity for 2, farewell dinner, welcome reception, $500 in spending cash. There are many ways to hit this, guys. We're going to help you to educate your team on how to run for this. All right. And then these are our digital collectibles that are going bye-bye on July 28th. We made it a special circumstance. We wanted to give you guys time now that Zenith has relaunched to have more time to bring in founding members of Awaken. Before this ends, you now have 6 packs. You have the original 3 that are exactly the same. And then you have the new combo packs for Elite, Premier, and Essential that have the brand new products, the AM, PM. So the Uplift, Unwind, and Zenith combos. So when you're sharing about becoming a founding member and how epic it is, actually you can have your prospect tell you which product pack they want within these collectibles. And let's bring on Christy Cass. I am super impressed with her. She's a consummate professional, but more importantly, Christy, if you're there, I want to make sure we have her unmuted. Christy has not done much in the industry yet. She came here and she is crushing it. Super proud. We all start somewhere, and she just came out of the gates on fire. And I love her passion. It was great to meet you, Christy, in person, and just super proud to see you on stage. So share a little bit on what you'd like to share today.
Oh my gosh, it's so great to be here. And I have to say, I can't imagine a time more amazing to be a part of this company than right now. With everything that we have available to us is just extraordinary. And the support that we have from corporate is absolutely phenomenal. So thank you guys for that. If you are new to this industry and like me, like I am, I can promise you that we have everything we need here to blow it out the gates. It takes some focus. It takes consistency. It takes being excited and passionate about all that we have here. We don't have to be doctors. We don't have to understand all of the science, but just have your key talking points, plan your week, and know when you're going to focus on your awakened business. If it's a part-time gig for you, like it is for me, I have to schedule that. I have to plan it. So it's just been truly such a rewarding experience for me, and honestly, a surprise. I did not expect to have the experience that I've had here. So only because this was brand new to me and I just didn't know what to expect. So thank you so, so much.
We're so proud of you. And I love seeing people. It reminds me when I started in the industry, I was Mach 2 with my hair on fire. I had no idea what I was doing. But you know what? Sometimes it's better to not know what you don't know and just go after it with passion, right? And hustle and heart. I'll tell you, any day it's better to have hustle, heart, and take massive action than it is to know everything. And by the time you wait for everything to be in your brain, your business never grew and someone else surpassed you that didn't know half of what you do. So taking action is huge. And Christy, you have really embodied that. So thank you so much. We're super proud.
Oh, thank you.
All right. I don't know who this handsome guy is. Actually, I do. Here he is. We're going to have Scott talk about a special award and also talk about our upcoming calendar and some really cool stuff that's coming.
So at this year's kickoff convention, we announced the Awaken Self Award. We wanted to recognize the person who worked extremely hard, was truly dedicated, persevered through everything and anything. This person had a challenge, a set of circumstances that it was really hard to imagine. Yeah. And through it all, they worked and worked and worked. They were a consummate professional. They were a fantastic leader. They were there for their team at every turn. Mm-hmm. I got to meet her at the convention. She is a fantastic person. So I don't know if you want to go to the next slide.
Hit it, Scotty.
And the recipient of the award is Jessica Mathis. Want to say congratulations to Jessica. She's just a phenomenal person, such a hard worker, and truly is deserving of this award.
And went to the top of the comp plan.
Absolutely, yeah.
Came in, and even when some of the hardest days were hitting her for her and her family, she'd reach out, say what she needed, and her team would pull together and do whatever needed to give her time with her husband. But 95% of the time, I saw her pushing through what I consider one of the most horrific things that a person would ever, a human being would ever have to live through, especially at a young age. And so we just supremely are proud of you, Jessica, for what you demonstrated, not just to us as owners or people in the field, but also to your own daughter about, sticking to it and going for it. And when she sent me and Scott a picture of the house she purchased with the income she made, and that she was able to be mortgage free after losing her husband, in the midst of all this, to be able to do that and have that peace of mind for her and her daughter, it wrecked us. And that's what I do this business for. That's what Rodney, Ashley, Scott, and I do this business for. And I know Justin as well. There's been some really tough times this past week and a half in our field. I just want you all to keep Linda Farrington's grandson, Sladen, and the girlfriend, Laura, I believe is her name. They were in a horrific accident with a bunch of teenagers the Sunday that we were all going home. Linda Farrington's grandson's girlfriend she had a broken back, and they say she's not going to walk anymore, and we will not speak that out. We believe she will walk again. So Linda Farrington, please wrap your arms around her grandson, and there were other kids in the car. So keep that in mind, that she's persevering through this right now as she's building her business. And then Lisa Lupo losing Chris, her husband, who we adore. And so many people going through things. And to me, that's more important, that we take a moment today to love on our family members and give them the prayer and the support, because life can be really hard at times, and having a really beautiful community to be there is so important. So Jessica, we're super proud of you, but keep Linda and Lisa Lupo, and there's others. I apologize if there's anything, we all have stuff, but if there's anything else going on that needs love and support, you let us know.
And we want you guys all to know that we're not just business partners, but we look at you all as family.
Absolutely.
And we care about each and every one of you.
Yeah. All right, next slide.
So.
Go ahead.
Okay. So now we are starting something new. This is the Monday Night Blitz. If you're not aware of what this is, we want you to blitz out to potential members and customers on Monday nights. As you can see, we'll be doing this on, I think this is this coming Monday.
Yep, the 8th, the 15th, 22nd.
For the next 3 Mondays. And this is an invitation to potential members and customers to get on our corporate call on Tuesday. Use this to grow your business, use this to grow your team. It's a great opportunity for new people to see our products, to meet our people.
Yeah.
I know Danielle will be on it, on some of them, and we also have some of our masters who will be doing it as well. So you are all in good hands with that. But don't forget, work hard. This is what will help your team grow.
If all you do is put a bunch of your team members on the Monday Night Blitz, and we all blitz together, we send out a simple text, we blitz to a bunch of people in that half hour. I promise you, on Tuesday night, you'll have enough people show up that are prospects that you'll grow your business exponentially if you continue to do this every week. Do Monday night blitzes, and then start doing them on your team on Wednesdays for the Thursday night calls by the masters that are overviews. If you learn to do those 2 things, 2 blitzes a week over time, and you invite to the Tuesday, Thursday overviews, that right there can grow your business exponentially. Next slide. These are our new calendars. Very simply, we put together a corporate calendar and we put together a field calendar. These have been posted. Feel free to share these with your team so you know what's going on and where. We have a lot of activity. Sales are through the roof. We're having insane days of sales. I'm so proud of you guys. We are actually hitting the same numbers we did back in pre-launch with Just Zenith, and we're just getting started. I do want to say from earlier, those kickoff packs are available to any of you, no matter where you're at in your business. So those kickoff packs that end, I believe, on the 12th, which is next Friday, those are for anyone. The packs that we just launched that are the starter packs, of course, are for new members only. Those are for you to offer to your new potential members. And that's it. I think we're wrapping this call up. There's our field call. I just want to say we're super proud of you. Have you not seen how powerful it is what we've done? We've pulled together as a company and as a field an incredible rollout. I don't think there's anyone in this industry that's looking for a new home that wouldn't be blown away by a sleep product with nanotechnology, a nootropic that is far greater than anything I've ever used or seen, a headset, Awaken Mind, that is absolutely going to change the world through us. We're the only network marketing company with this. And to have Zenith changing so many lives, you show that to any top leader like me, and you say, hey, this is what this company's rolled out in just 8 months, you're guaranteed that they're going to look at us seriously and probably want to partner with you. So get with that chicken list, go after it. We're super proud of you guys. Have a blessed weekend, and we will talk to you soon.
Thank you, everybody.
Goodbye,
Bye,
everybody.
Have a beautiful day.